Antonio Brown, four-time All-Pro receiver, led the NFL in receiving yards last season, joins us right now on behalf of EA Sports and was announced earlier today as the cover athlete for Madden 2019. Congrats on making the cover, and thanks for making some time for us.
Thank you for having me, man. It's extremely honored to be on the cover. Not only business booming for me, but to know I'm one of the great players around the NFL, to be on the cover is extremely honored.
Now, the honor's all mine. One of my great accomplishments in my life, Antonio, and this is true. Freshman year of college, every guy on the dorm floor took a Madden team. I took the Seahawks, undefeated, won the Super Bowl, crushed those fools, talked a lot of smack my entire freshman year. So I know what a big deal Madden is, and it's very cool. How did you get the news? When did you find out it was going to be you?
Well, I found out earlier this year, man, and I was extremely excited to know that I'll be joining some elite company with some of my close friends who've been on the cover. And, I was extremely excited. Growing up as a kid, when it's summertime, you're looking forward to getting that Madden game to play with your friends. And to know that I'll be on the cover in everyone's household is just something I'm extremely excited about.
It's really cool, and we've seen you posting videos during this offseason of your workouts as you come back from that calf injury from last season. Where are you at, and how's the leg feeling?
Well, I feel really good right now, man. I'm excited. I'm training at a high level right now, 4 times a day, recovering well, and I feel really good about my health, and I thank God for that. I'm excited. I'm ready to go.
Obviously the AFC is going to be particularly tough again this year. You got the Patriots, Jaguars really good last year. AFC West seems really tough. For you guys, when you look at your team, I know you haven't even started training camp yet, but when you look at this Steelers squad for this upcoming season, how do you feel about the outlook?
I feel like, man, we could do it. Every year we get a step closer, but we just can't quite get over the hump. It's always something, we were so close, but yet so far. But I think, man, we got the right pieces in place. If we gather up as a team and come together and support each other, love each other, uplift each other, I think we got a really chance to really do something special and bringing the trophy to Pittsburgh.
Antonio, the offense in particular is dynamite. It has a Hall of Fame quarterback in Big Ben. It has yourself, I would argue, the best receiver in football. I think you make a strong case that Le'Veon Bell is the best running back in the game. But obviously, some news with Le'Veon of late. And I know you said the other day, as he didn't get a contract extension, that you think he's going to come back. He's going to be even more frustrated, I think pissed off than usual, and have a great season. What if, though, because a report from Adam Schefter, what if Le'Veon did make the decision to sit out a big chunk of the year to make sure he's healthy for when he's a free agent? What would be your response then?
I mean, at this point, you just pray for a guy to make the right decision, not only for himself, but for his family. We can't judge the decision he make. We just got to rally behind him and support him. We can't get down and throw negative pep rallies about what his decisions he's making. We got to embrace him with open arms when he come, whenever he come. And we know he's going to be in great condition and ready to go.
Have you talked to him at all? Do you keep in touch with him and with Ben in the offseason?
Yeah, I keep in touch with them all. But, you never want to call a guy and get in his business or try to call a guy and try to encourage or influence him in regards to making a life decision for not only his life but for his family. So, I've been in touch with Big Ben. He's excited about the year. He's getting ready, fired up to get in Latrobe and start the process and the journey of getting better. And, we just decided, man, we was a little upset that we couldn't get the deal done with Le'Veon, but it comes down to Le'Veon, what he wants and what's best for him. And the decision he made proves that's what he wants and what's best for him. So we just support him, we welcome him with open arms, and when he get there, we get on our mission to get the Super Bowl.
The three of you, different stages in your career. Le'Veon, I think 26, you're 30. Big Ben's a little bit older. How long do you think you'll have the opportunity to have Ben Roethlisberger be your quarterback?
It's something I don't ever think about. Every time I go out there with him, I treat it like it's our last time. He's a special guy. I don't want to, I don't like to play with no other guy. But as you know, this game is not forever. I think Ben's in great shape right now, mentally and physically. He loved the game, so I can't focus on when he's leaving or when he's going to depart. Only thing I can focus on is the time we have together now and the things we desire to do, and that's to be the best in football and we're the team to win games and possibly win the Super Bowl.
To underscore why in a league of very talented guys, you are the man on the cover of Madden Football 2019. EA, they know what they're doing. Let me point this out. Despite missing 2 games last year, you still led the league in receiving by almost 100 yards. It's pretty astounding. Where does Antonio Brown, right now today, rank among NFL receivers?
Well, Antonio Brown is the #1 receiver in NFL. I went to the field yesterday and I realized I am the best. You know, I really know I am the best, but they really go out and see other guys and see the level of where guys work and how they compete. You know, it shows the importance and discipline I take in my body, the level of intensity I put in my craft. There's a lot of great receivers out here, not to take away from anything those guys does well, but, you know, the 5, you know, whatever they list me and whatever they say my weight is, you know, but the guy from Central Michigan is the best wide receiver in the league. Thank you.
And this is true. All-time greats, whether it's LeBron James in basketball, whether it's Tom Brady or yourself, Jerry Rice back in the day, you said they take care of their body as they get older. You're 30 now. How have you changed your training? How have you changed your diet, your lifestyle to maintain the longevity and the dominance that you have at this age in the game?
Well, I feel like everyone throw pep rallies about when you get 30, how you're getting old, and what's the talk. You know, NFL player at 30 is always, you know, when you first come in the NFL, everyone give you a speech or the lifespan of a player is 3 years. Then you get past the 3 years, then it's your plus 30. You know, you learn to realize, you know, it's always going to be talk and criticism as long as you play this game. And you answer criticism with achievement. You know, you don't complain or say what it is. You just answer it with achievement. But for me, I feel like the older I get, the smarter I get, the better I get, the more discipline I get, the more understanding I get from being in the game and understanding the growth for seasons. And I feel like at this point in 30, man, I'm stronger than I ever been, faster than I ever been. My body look better than I ever been. You know, take a look at my abs. You know what I'm saying? I'm training harder. I'm training harder, you know, working harder. You know, I got more professional trainers with me. I got my close friends with me, pushing me. You know, so I think at this point, at this level, the older you get, the smarter you get, the wiser you get, you learn to take care of yourself more. So I think the more I'm taking care of myself, the better conditions I could be, and to do some of the things I desire to do.
Yeah, one of your former teammates tweeted the other day they ran the 40 with you, and you literally have gotten faster. Now, we've seen this, quarterbacks in the league, around sports, guys breaking past barriers age-wise where we thought careers would come to an end. How long do you think you're going to play in the National Football League? How long do you think you can continue to be this level of success at a very difficult position, a very difficult sport?
Well, I never kind of, you know, try to base, you know, assumptions or tell myself how long I could play. You know, every year I take it as my first or my last. You know, long as I like training and getting myself in high condition, you know, spending about 6 to 8 hours a day, but taking care of my body and working my body mentally and physically to make sure I'm ready to go. And every year, as long as I could enjoy the training phase of pushing myself to new levels, getting in great shape, you know, I'll continue to play. You know, as long as I could go out there and push myself to be in good shape and love what I'm doing and being around my teammates and coming to work, you know, I always show up. You know, I can't say if it's 5 years or if it's 10 years. You know, every year I'm going to treat it like it's my last or my first and give it all I have.
You bought yourself a $200,000 gold chain for your birthday. Is that what you're wearing right there? Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Is that?
Yeah.
Hey, man. Yeah, you got to celebrate those. Is that the craziest thing you've ever bought yourself? I'm looking at it here. It looks good.
Yeah. This probably was the most craziest thing I bought myself. But you got to celebrate yourself. You know, not a lot of people happy for me, man. You know, I'm a 6th-round pick. You know, I came from the bottom. I had to fight my way up. You know, I went from 2011 not even being on the game of Madden to 2019 cover athlete. You know, you see what hard work do? You see what determination do? You see what destroying the doubt do? You see what having great abs do? You know?
I wouldn't know about that. Hey,
Open doors.
by the way, life just keeps getting better for you. I got to get the Antonio Brown workout plan going. I got to get on it. You were in Drake's music video for God's Plan, and we've seen this, right? Like more guys, this trend of NFL athletes popping up in music videos. What was that like for you? Like, what was that like as a cool moment, as a career moment?
Well, that was a highlight moment for me. You know, in 2018, with so much stuff going on, to have the opportunity to be in Drake video and one of the great videos, one of the biggest videos on YouTube, Vivo, one of the most views ever. You know, to have a moment like that with a superstar like Drake was an amazing experience. Not only for it to be in my hometown, Miami, Florida, but to be able to be in God's Plan video with so much positivity and so much stuff going on in the world. I think that was a perfect video, and that was really a highlight of the offseason, to be in the God's Plan video with Drake, shopping in the mall when no one's there, you know, hitting dance moves. It was a great opportunity.
Antonio Brown, life is good. You're wearing a birthday present you deserve that speaks to your success. You've got a very successful, hopefully, season ahead of you, and you were on the cover of Madden 19, which I'm sure means a lot to you. That's a small brotherhood of athletes who have graced that cover. How cool for you that you're the latest.
Well, it's an extremely honor for me to be on the cover of Madden. You know, one of the football games that I always had every year as a kid, every summer. I look forward to getting the game and playing it. For me to be on the cover, I'm extremely grateful and humbled. It not only means business is booming, but it also means that I'm one of the great players around the NFL. So I'm extremely grateful for the opportunity, the excitement, to let everyone see me in their household and to be inspired. You know, it's not about where you start. It's all about where you finish. You know, never be discouraged. Always be encouraged. Destroy the doubt. If I could do it, you could do it. They said I wasn't short. They said I wasn't tall enough. They said I wasn't strong enough. They said I wasn't fresh enough. But I got it done. I didn't make excuses. I didn't seek comfort. I didn't minimize my role when they tried to minimize my role. You know, I took responsibility. I committed to being the difference. And here you go. You guys could do it. If I can, you can. It's all about working hard, doing the right things, never getting content, you know, always pushing yourself to go to the next level. And here I am today, Madden 19 athlete. I'm extremely grateful, extremely humbled, and excited to represent not only the Steelers, but to represent EA Sports and to represent the Brown family. My dad kind of leaked a little bit of it out. But, Dad, this for you. Say less.
Antonio, thanks to you. Thanks to our friends at EA Sports. Congratulations on your success. I really enjoyed it, man. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.